It's Bev again. And rather than, usually when I do these videos, as I said, I talk about information from the book, the forthcoming book, Are You Fat Making or Calorie Burning? But today I want to talk about this nasty virus, and I want to talk about it in terms of gyms. So if you like my videos in general, please go down, hit the like button. I would encourage you to subscribe and ring the bell if you want to be notified when the next video is up. Now, why I say subscribe is I have to prove to the YouTube algorithms that I know what I'm talking about, so I need more subscribers, so please help me out. Anyway, gyms, we know, I'm sure that they've set up a lot better cleaning regimens than normal during the time of this virus. But still, we have to face it, gyms are very, very risky locations, and they have a high transmission of infection possibility. I mean, there's heavy breathing, there's humidity, there's shared equipment. I mean, look at this, in a gym, right? Gym mats, benches, free weights, barbells, machine grips, on the fixed machines. Don't forget sign-in pens, door handles and bars that you push, lockers, taps, and of course washroom doors. And the reason we mention, or that I'm mentioning all of this, is that most flus, not just this baby, most flus survive much, much better on hard metal and plastic surfaces. So that's what all these are. Now, I would say, if you're traveling in the gym, you have to clean the equipment before you use it. Don't trust that the person before you did a good job cleaning it. You clean it yourself and then clean it when you're finished as well. And you should carry hand sanitizer and, maybe some of those Lysol hand wipes, because, when you're working on dumbbells, for example, how many people have lifted those dumbbells, right? You might want to wipe those off. And of course, wear gloves. Now, I have gloves that have no fingers in them. So what you can do is put inside that some hospital type gloves, right? Thin rubber, if you can get them. But anyway, wear gloves. This virus is really basically a respiratory virus, and it can be very mild or it can be very severe, and these are the symptoms. And I mentioned dry cough and shortness of breath as being a symptom which compromises the flow of oxygen into your body. And the reason this happens is, and you've probably seen pictures of this virus, right? It has a whole whack of these funny protruding, it's not a very good picture of them, but you can go online and see this. Well, what happens is, rather than some flus, it doesn't just live in your mouth or your throat. It actually goes down into your lungs. And these things get stuck on the side of your lungs, and then your body just can't get enough oxygen out into its bloodstream. And we all know oxygen is important for, in my other videos. Many pathways in your body, of course, need oxygen. So you get this dry cough and you get a shortness of breath. So watch out for these things. But I would say if you're sick, just don't go to the gym. And most gyms will waive late cancellation fees because, frankly, if you're sick, especially with this guy around, they don't want you at the gym. So if you're sick, give them a phone call and tell them that's what you want done, and you'll sign the paperwork after. Believe me, 99% of them are going to agree. Now, the things that I would say to avoid, hot yoga, obviously humidity. And if you're in yoga, skin-to-skin contact. If somebody's coming along to correct your pose, tell them you'll let them correct it in a few weeks. You're just going to try and do your best. And if you're in group classes, maybe keep 6 feet between, or a couple of meters between you and the next person in that class. And for heaven's sakes, don't be going in any steam rooms Flus love to live in steam rooms. So I want you to stay healthy, but stay positive. Don't be fearful, just be positive. And there's always a silver lining to everything, believe it or not. And for this, in terms of gym workouts, social distancing means an uninterrupted workout, which is kind of nice if you planned your workout. Anyway, see you in the next video, and I hope that you don't get this. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.